course, good afternoon, ladies, gentlemen, and all the U-Turn Up Show family. And of course, welcome back to the U-Turn Up Show. I tell you, I have been missing from the conversation seats, but of course we're back in studios. And you know, once we're back in studios, we turn the conversations all the way up. Of course, I'm your host, Romain Redman, and you're tuned into GBKM TV. And we're locked into the hour from 3 p.m. until 4 p.m. We'll bring you all that's hip hype happening and hard-hitting conversations, of course, in this 1 hour presentation. But of course, don't forget our platforms to follow us on and keep up with the U-Turn Up Show is GBKM TV on Facebook, GBKM TV on YouTube, also www.gbkm.fm on our website, and of course our TuneIn app, where you can get GBKM as the tag GBKM. And of course, don't forget, new addition to our platform, well, fairly new addition to our platform, is our app, which you can get from our website. And that's the key to being with GBKM and having GBKM with you every single where you go. As we promise each and every week that the U-Turn Up Show is brought to you, we bring conversations that matter. We bring conversation that is for the now. And of course, we bring conversation that is supposed to get you thinking and really empowered and energized to go about doing whatever it is that you're doing on a daily basis. And today promises to be none the less. As you can see from below right here, the topic for today's discussion is Millennials versus Generation X. What is going on there? Well, today we're going to throw down all the way on that topic, and you definitely don't want to miss that. So we're going to take a very first break on the U-Turn Up Show, but before I do that, guys, a huge shout out to our sponsors, of course, AOF Immigration Canada. I must say thank you so much for being a part of the U-Turn Up Show journey. We can't do anything without you, but of course, welcome to the families. Thank you for sticking with the U-Turn Up Show team. But of course, don't forget, AOF Immigration brings you all your immigration needs, ranging from the Quebec Investor Program, permanent residency, student visa, student visitors permit, all that and so much more. Don't forget, their phone number to call is 416-629-4617, or send them an email at info@aofimmigration.com. Or if you're in Canada, you can drop by their offices. They're located at 5800 Ambler Drive in Mississauga, Ontario. Just let them know that the U-Turn Up Show sent you, and GBKM, of course, and we promise they'll take very, very good care of you. So guys, we'll take a very first break on the U-Turn Up Show, but stay. And in the meantime, you can like, subscribe, and also share so that your friends and your family can also join in on the conversation and be a part of the U-Turn Up Show family. We'll be right back after these messages, so stick and stay right there, okay? Soon come.
My name is Nadej Wedrago Alonso. I'm the founder of AOF Immigration Canada. AOF Immigration Canada is an immigration consulting office. We are located in Mississauga, and we are specialized in all types of immigration matters. So if you are a student, worker, refugee, or if you desire to sponsor your spouse, please contact us. We will be able to help you. See you soon, and thank you. My name is Nadej Wedrago Alonso. I'm the founder of AOF Immigration Canada.
Welcome back to the U-Turn Up Show right here in GBKM FM. As I promised before we went on the break, or if you're just joining us, today's topic up for this discussion is Millennials versus Generation X. What's happening between the two generations? But of course, as I always do it each and every week, I bring in my team of experts to join me in each topic up for a discussion, and this week is no different. Today I'm being joined by a very special person to the U-Turn Up Show family, of course, the very own president and CEO of GBKM Network. So the guy that brings us to you, that I had to sit down and hammer out that contract with, is right here with me, and we're going to be discussing the youth, Millennials versus Generation X. And as a fellow Generation Xer, and I being the Millennials, you're certainly in for a treat. Two hard personalities.
Before I even introduce myself, the name X. The name X is already very offensive.
Come on, what's offensive about Generation X?
First of all, let me say thank you
Thank you so
for
much,
having
Mr.
me.
Kenny Basler.
It's actually my first time of being part of your show, and I'm delighted. In person, like on the front end.
Yeah.
I'm delighted. By the way, you're doing a very, very marvelous job on your show.
Well, thank you.
But this is a very great topic that you came up with today.
Yes.
When you talk about Generation X. I was joking just now when you said the name X, because when you say ex-wife, ex-husband, ex-girlfriend,
it's always something you leave in the past.
Something you leave in the past. And I don't think our generation should be left in the past. However, I take offense when I see this new generation or your age talk about their achievements. You know,
so we're going to be attacking the achievement first.
Yes, I would like to talk about that because there's no house without a foundation.
Okay, okay.
So I really get offended when they start talking about their. For me, I call it a microwave generation.
And explain, elaborate on that
because
for a bit.
Everything seems to be at your fingertip.
Yeah.
Which is good, it's accessible, but my thing is that it's like a bubble.
Yes.
Will it stand the test of time?
Yeah.
How many people of your age can stand 3 days without electricity?
But you know the funny thing about that, because what happened is each generation throughout history has created something to make their lives better. We look at coming from the 1900s, where we had and the 1800s, where we had the steam engine, where people started building vehicles to actually take them places. So it's all about making our situation better, and that's what we did. We created the internet because that's an era we wanted to live in. We wanted an era where everything was fast, accessible.
Let's wind up. Before we talk about the creation of things, let's remember that those things would have not to be created. That's why I open my statement with, I get offended when they talk about their achievement.
Yes.
Because those things cannot be there if there were no people that laid the foundation for that.
Yeah.
For example, the stress I went through, the hurdles I went through as first immigrant in Canada, I don't expect my children to go through that.
Yeah.
I went through some education from back home with candle lights, where there's no electricity.
Absolutely.
And whether you like it or not, mentally, that also can affect your ability to study.
Yes.
Now, I gave back to you in a country, Canada, where you have 24 electricity, and you are telling me that you are a hero because you were able to create one thing. I gave you the opportunity. So I do believe that when your generation is taking credit, they should also look beyond that and say that this was made possible because of this.
And I do believe we do that. We do
what you
recognize.
What you see often is, oh, this guy is 22 years old, he created this application. This guy is 17 years old, he created that application. Everything is application.
Yeah, but it's a celebration in the era that now exists, right?
But
because we still celebrate.
Why you are celebrating?
Yeah, but we still celebrate people like Alexander Graham Bell, who created the first cell phone, phone, right? But we're celebrating the persons in this generation.
I don't believe with
taking it to a step.
I don't believe the statistics that say that more millionaires are made now. I don't believe in that statistics because
it's true.
No, I believe in a statistic that says that would have said that more opportunity are given because of the foundational opportunity that this generation has.
And to be honest, we're not dismissing that foundation.
But I think that's
because
missing
it is
in
there.
the credits.
Okay.
That's missing most time in the media in the credits. You see a young man of 22 will start talking about their achievement, and most of them is based on online and online that, online this, online this. It's like building your house in a shaft. This is why I asked the question just now. How many of us can live 3 days without electricity?
And that is true, because the era that we're in now, we're used to what we have. And I'm not saying, that's why I'm not taking away from your argument there, because I do understand what you're saying. What happened, or what we're benefiting from right now, is what was created by Generation X, Generation Z, the baby boomers, and everybody that's before us. But when we talk about success in this day and age, it's not saying that you guys weren't successful. We're saying that we're taking more initiative towards actually being successful, so you have more persons stepping out.
That's where I have a problem.
Yeah,
we have to understand that even though we call it success, it's you are building on top of what you already built. It's a shame if you cannot make better of what you already have. We are passing stuff to you guys that we also received from other stuff, and
we're making them better.
Which is good, but we should be mindful. In my generation, we always refer to what we get from our elders. This generation don't need, how often have you heard from the generation the word elders? when they speak, how often do you hear the word elders?
But the funny thing about
ancient
ancestors?
Yes.
Yeah.
How often do you hear that? It's all about me, we, us, me, we, us.
But that's one way of looking at it, because even right now, grandparents are refusing to take the title. So even though they are part of the grandparents,
you are digressing because grandparents are looking younger now, because 40 is not the new 20.
But that's not a fault to us, because if you have your grandparents saying, well, call me Aunt V or call me V, right? We can't, then we're going to make
I do believe that maybe you're trying to dodge away from this discussion.
Okay.
Because that's a complete different discussion. What I'm saying here is, if I am speaking, for example, I'm invited to speak about my success, I should not forget to mention the people that enable. The word enable here matters. Enable and disable.
Yes.
The people that enable me directly or indirectly, because you see, your environment can impart you.
Yes.
The people you hang out can impart your family, the school system.
Yes.
Everything can impart you. Now, when you start up and start saying that, no, do you know how many people fought for the school system to be changed?
A lot.
And now you're taking advantage of it. Now you think you are a genius. No. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So that's what I think. I think you guys on your generation are doing well.
Yeah.
But I think you guys are allotting more credit to yourself than you deserve.
No, but we do give recognition, because even on the shows when we are having, like, and if you've seen our previous shows, especially Let Loose Friday, one of the questions that I ensure that I ask is, who are your inspirations? So who are the persons before you?
And I can tell you what I hear from those answers.
What are you hearing from those answers?
People that create apps, people that create Uber, people that create Facebook, people that create this, people that create that.
Yeah.
That's what you mostly get, to be honest.
Yeah, but you can't really say that's a bad thing per se.
No, but that's
because
not a bad
in the era where we are, right? We have to take inspiration from things that are going to drive us into the future, right? So we're taking in the future that we're going towards is more online. So we're going to have more shopping being done online. Right now, you can literally get your groceries done for you online, right? So if in terms of taking inspiration to go forward, you have to take it from the point that you want to take it from to go forward.
My question to you now: how often, and if it is yes, if you have ever had it, how often have you had any youth saying that this is for the people that made it happen before my generation?
A lot. I'm not even gonna.
First of all, I don't know who come up with the name. The name X alone.
You have a serious problem with the name X.
Because the X that I know is something of the past. Ex-governor, ex-wife, ex-husband, ex-girlfriend, ex-car,
something.
X. And now if you look at it from a physical part of it, when you say X, that's bad. X.
It's no more. But the generations were named because you have Generation Y, you have Generation X. So it was an alphabetical assignment and not so a past thing. Not so much like a disencouragement to what's happening, but it's just like a letter.
I doubt it is like you said. I doubt it because I know there was some baby boomer.
Yeah, baby boomers.
That's not in alphabetical order.
No, but the name was assigned because of the characteristics that made up that era, and the era was a lot more children. So many children were being born.
Generation baby.
What happened was there was an explosion.
Like what we did was breeding children. Just breeding.
Yeah, that's literally what happened. Listen. Right after the world wars, people were having children because we lost so many lives. So when husbands came home and wives to their wives, they were literally having 5, 6, 7 kids.
If you ask me, I'll tell you that if you ask me, this generation is doing well.
Yes.
But I'm very worried.
About what exactly?
Generation, they're building a lot. They're building a shaft.
Yeah.
There's no foundation. Why everybody want to do white collar job, office job, and so on? They will start to have less farmers.
Yeah.
Less people that get their hands dirty.
Yeah.
Less contractor.
Okay.
You can argue that the future is moving into robots and all those things.
Yeah.
But the challenge of it is that if something happens,
yes,
who is going to bear the cart? So I'm very, very worried with him. I think the idea of where we are going is good.
Yes.
But I'm afraid there's no backup plan. In my generation, I know that like mango fruit is from the farm.
Yeah.
60% of the people now, you say, where's my girlfriend? They'll tell you no freeze. But you're laughing. It's so true. They'll tell you no freeze or Loblaws. I'm not trying to give them a free advertisement.
Yeah.
But that's very worrisome.
Yeah.
Because when you don't know the season to plant, how do you now know the season to cultivate?
True.
So I'm not trying to discredit the achievement of this generation. But I'm trying to say that, like I said, what if the light went off for 2 weeks?
What's going to happen? And I take a test to that too, because even if the internet goes off, it's a problem.
If the internet goes up, you see them screaming as if, like I have beautiful children.
Yeah.
And one day the power went down in the condo.
Yeah.
Dad, I'm like, listen, I'm used to this. This is how I was raised. I'm like, can you just open the window, let the bright light come in now before we figure out what to do? What are we gonna do?
Yeah.
I said, relax.
Yeah. But the argument can also be made, you see, because and as you said, you've laid the foundation so that your children and their children will have a brighter future. Well, the argument can be made that, you know, we're just benefiting from the vision that you try to create.
Problem. Now you are swinging to me. You agree with me.
Yeah.
Now you are benefiting from it. What you are not taking advantage of is trying to know my history.
Yeah. Okay, but how many Generation Xers really sit down with their children and tell them about what life was back home?
Let me explain to you.
Yeah.
Some of us don't, some of us do.
Yeah.
Okay? As you grow up,
yes,
you are educated by your surroundings.
Yeah.
You get to a stage in life, you start educating yourself too, apart from your surroundings educating you.
Okay.
You're not going to blame us alone
for it.
You're going to blame people that have results and don't investigate why the result is so.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Why is it so? There were times when you are growing up as a child, you love your father, your mother.
Yes.
You go to a stage, you become thinking that, oh, they don't want me, they don't love me because you desire something else.
Yes.
They desire something else, and so on and so forth. After that age, which is teenage age, where you fight your parents and so on, you have a different mentality. You start getting married and having children. You start appreciating them now because you're not seeing what they are seeing. Nobody taught you that in school.
No, that's true. That is true.
So we should also endeavor to investigate why is this result like this. Now I have this opportunity, almost like a planet of gold. We should wonder, how did they do it? Some of our children will never do 2 jobs till they die. But we did 2 jobs to give them who they are. We got insurance. We insure them. RSIP and whatever you call that thing you put in the bank.
RSSP.
Whatever they call them that the government put half and half.
RRSP.
Whatever. I'm glad you didn't get it, so nobody will laugh at it. So we both
RRSP. I got it. RRSP. Yeah.
So we both missed it. However, you know, we did those things so that by the time they get to age, they can take that money and go to college. And we think ahead of those things to make them it easy. But in our time, we go to work, we come from work, we go to school, we help our mother, we help our father. There's no pipe-borne water. You got to travel all the way. You probably understand you're Jamaican, I'm a Nigerian.
No, but the thing is, I understand what you're saying, because for most of my, so I came to Canada when I was 18. So I had that experience of some of the things that and I grew up in a rural community where some of those things, like carrying the water and all that stuff, we know that, right? I have an understanding of that.
Do you agree though that when you go through that kind of life or that kind of generation,
it's humbling.
Very humbling.
Yes.
And your approach to life is different.
Yes.
Your way of managing things in life is totally different. Your view is completely different. Even your generosity is different. You can see somebody. I speak with somebody, some people here in this office, and we're talking about some guys that just came. They're like, oh, let them figure themselves out. I'm like, you've never lived Canada. You never traveled. You don't know how it is to come to a new country where you don't understand. You don't even know the uniform the police are wearing. You don't know where the TTC is going. You don't know how to get information. You probably have only $40 in your pocket. You don't even have the legal status to be in that country. You will understand at that point that, wow, life is like this. So when you move far and you grow, you appreciate the journey. Because you saw where you're coming from. You're like, oh, so now because you have labored and make all this easy, you find a wife, you get married, you start getting children, you call them Generation Z, Generation Z plus, whatever you call them.
Millennials. So we're going millennials. It's some other name. So we get into that.
Your child do not understand.
Yeah.
What those things mean. Yeah. Therefore, because of lack of the understanding, they cannot attribute value to it.
Yeah.
They go on and start saying, we're Generation Z, we are one of the days, we did it, we created this.
Yeah.
Let me set an example.
Yeah. But you do have even parents who refuse to tell their children about their journey, too. Well, you have children being left in the dark about what the journey
I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say there are no parents out there that should be educating their children that are not.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say they are not.
Yeah.
But what I'm going to say to you here that I can guarantee is that the social system also has compelled us. Remember, most of us, let me speak as Canada is an immigrant country, whether you agree or disagree.
No, it is. It is.
So this immigrant that came worked so hard to infuse themselves into the system.
Yeah.
Some of us don't speak English.
Yes.
We came here. It's hard to work in a country that speaks English when we don't speak English.
Yeah.
Some of us don't have Canadian experience.
Yes.
So we work so hard. So some of us have double job.
Yes.
Now, remember when you have double job, your 24 hours remain 24 hours. No matter how busy you are, it cannot be 24 and a half.
No, it cannot.
Where are you now going to create up to allot to that child?
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes.
So some of the situations are because of that.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Sometimes the father is going to work, the mom is coming in.
Yes.
The mom is leaving, the father is coming in.
Yeah. Yeah.
We rely on these things to be able to give these children. So sometimes it's very hard to see your child. We, for example, I'm a Nigerian.
Yeah.
We are used to telling stories in the evening.
Yeah.
The whole people, the family, the children come home.
Yeah.
The dad will say, this is what happened.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a fairy tale.
Yeah.
But you learn a lesson from that fairy tale. Why tortoise did this, why the goat did this.
Yeah.
Sometimes they make a story why monkey look like human being, they didn't exactly human being, what happened.
Yeah.
But you learn from those things. But because of the social system and the way the cost of living is, also coupled with we are immigrants, it's harder for us to create those time. So I can excuse the parents that are not able to do that. I am not saying it's a good thing, but I can excuse the parents. Whereas some parents have the luxury and the ability to do so, they just don't. I'm not excusing those parts.
Yeah.
But leveraging on all these obstacles, your generation has no right. Right whatsoever.
No right.
No right whatsoever to take the absolute credit for whatever achievement they have gotten. They have no right to take the absolute credit. They should, just like me, I have no right to take the absolute credit or wherever I am, whatever was passed to me. They should understand that there's a foundation somewhere. And everybody, I'll say the common example. In the movie industry, today, Nollywood is one of the biggest movie industry in the world, which is Nigeria movie sector. If you look at the movie 15 years ago, you barely could see people. But look at what they are producing today and look at how they have saturated the market. Now, if I'm an actor or I'm a producer, I'm not going to come on camera and say, you know what, I did it, I made it happen. I have to remember those that shot the movie without the HD, without 3D, without that was on the cassette, that brought the initiative that I wrote on top to modify and amplify.
But you know, the thing is, a patent says otherwise, because when I obtained the patent for computers, let's say the system that runs a computer or an app, the patent says that I am the owner, I'm the creator, I'm the originator.
I'm going to say something now that may not be popular.
You
see, this thing is structured.
Yeah.
I was doing some research and I realized that a lot of things that was patented as owned by some Caucasians were actually created by dark-skinned people.
Yes.
So if we go into pattern discussion, it's going to be big.
It's going to be
big. It's going to be big because it's not, look at it. Look at it like this. Look at the way I see pattern is what I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
This Jamaican guy that was running, what's his name?
Running where?
That was doing the race.
Usain Bolt?
Usain Bolt.
Yes.
Do you know Usain Bolt is not the fastest?
Who is the fastest person?
The fastest probably is in one place that was not opportuned.
Oh.
But because when preparation meet opportunity, you think that's the most qualified person.
Yeah.
But there are some most qualified person there that's never ever given opportunity. For example, they are saying the oldest black person in the world. They are saying, I'm laughing. The age they are talking about, there's somebody in my village where my dad is from that is 2 times that age. But there's no media there. Nobody knows.
But then the thing is, we can say that Usain Bolt is the fastest person because That's what we know. He was the one who was brought to the mainstream, and because he was the first one to do it in the mainstream view, he deserves the right to be called.
That's where the problem is.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
He deserves the right.
Yes.
But he shouldn't. Let's go back on track on what we discussed.
Yes.
He shouldn't absolutely claim.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, for example, GBK FM is a web TV and web radio station.
Yes.
We come out and brag and we are this.
Yeah.
Subconsciously, we should remember that somebody created internet.
Yes.
Somebody created the website.
Yes.
Somebody created this. These are components that made us who we are.
Yeah.
So in real sense, we should accredit all those people that worked so hard to give us that opportunity to leverage on our ability to project what we know.
Yeah. But even with sports stars, Usain Bolt for one makes it a point to really always like recognize who is there. We see that even in basketball, we see LeBron tell him that, oh, the Bryant who was there before and see the Shaq and all them, he always gives the credit. But the thing is, right now, I'm the person who has scored the most baskets. I've made the most points scoring baskets. I am the first person in the mainstream the world knows who runs 9.58 seconds. There's no one else in the mainstream.
Okay, I'll tell you.
And as a result, I deserve the right to be called the fastest person alive or the highest scorer in my
opinion.
NBA.
I won't even let you finish. In my opinion, you have just spoken like your generation.
Because it is true.
Because
I have to defend my generation's view.
Our generation, who we are raised.
Yeah.
If you are a president of an organization and you are giving a compliment, you return and tell them, my team made it possible.
But then the thing is, you said the thing, but
that's how
will you give the CEO to anybody else? Would you say, well, you know, the guy was there before me, he's a real CEO, I'm just the CEO for now. No, right? You can't say that because right now you are the person in the driver's seat. Let me explain it
this way.
Yeah.
You claim what you are giving.
Yes.
And you accredit those
before.
Yes.
Yes.
So, understand very well what I mean.
Yeah.
You're not denying what you're giving. You claim it.
Yeah.
Because you are in the pilot seat now, right? You claim it. I'm talking about the credit.
Yeah.
When I mean the credit, I mean the credit, not lip service. I mean the credit as in knowing, even if you don't say it, knowing that this would not be possible had there not been some mechanism that were in place before. In 500 years, 400 years ago.
Yes.
Let's talk about Marcus Garvey. Let's talk about people that have fought for the black people, right?
Yes.
Some things we benefit today.
Yes.
People fought for black rights, black voters, black this. So you come because you are the black first Minister of Immigration, for example, now. You're coming up the first black Minister of Immigration. We understand that, but keep in mind that you weren't able to even vote at some point. Somebody lifted it. So where I'm saying here is that I'm trying to connect with the new generation that it is good that they're in the pilot seat. They should not be carried away. Because if the electricity go down, we still need to live.
Yes. Absolutely.
Look at most of the things that the youth, this generation take pride in. They are all power driven, electricity driven. Not all of them, most of them.
Yes.
It's the source.
Yeah.
Like for those that go to church, from dusk we come.
Yes.
The dusk we are gonna go
back.
And if you look at things thoroughly, nothing is created out of the existence.
Yes.
Whatever we create, be it cell phone, light bulb, heart, clothes. They are from the nature that is already existing from the creation of the world. Why do we now think we are inventing?
Yes. It's true. And I must concede on that one because it is true. But the point that we'll take from that is that you claim, and I'm going to put it out there, you claim what is it that you've worked for, but recognize, right, where it's coming from and what helps you to get
from
where
my
you
perspective,
are.
Even those that recognize, in my generation, we see, or I speak for myself, I see it as lip service.
My gosh, Mr. Bass.
I see that lip service because you can see the arrogance in their sleeve.
The arrogance in their sleeves?
Of course. You can see the arrogance.
It's even
let
when we give recognition.
Let me explain something to you.
Yeah.
Be honest.
Yes.
You have the island background.
Yes.
I have an African background. I do believe we are all African. How many times have you gone into TTC in Canada and you see your generation standing up for an elderly person to sit down? How many times?
Many times. I've seen it many times, but I must say on some
Ratio it out. It's probably
3 to 5. I'll give it the
no. You live in your generation. You live in your bubble.
No, but I'm being truthful.
I'm going to tell you in my opinion.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you in my opinion. It's 1 out of 5.
1 out of 5?
I know I don't travel a lot on TTC.
Yeah.
When I used to, it's 1 out of 5. As a matter of fact, when I even do it as an African background, because we are trained to do so at all the time, people look at me weird because I've seen somebody tell me, "Oh, she paid $3, you paid $3.50. Why are you standing up?"
Okay.
You understand? So that's where I'm coming from. We are raised. Our generation is different. The value we attribute is well different. That's why I say you can see the arrogance on their sleeve. The value we attributed is well different. Somebody will not go out because our office is on Eddystone here. They have to walk 10 minutes. They're not going to go. They're waiting for Uber. And Uber said maybe they snow, they can't go anywhere. Delay 40 minutes. They are going to cancel what they're supposed to do. Whereas in my generation, we've been there. Look at the privilege we had. Look at us now. I can fit into my generation. I can even fit into your suit, your generation.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I can club with you and feel like I'm your generation. You cannot cross into my generation. You know why? Because you guys wear your arrogance on your sleeve. I can put on my tight clothes. I can put on my tight clothes right now and tell you I'm 25, 26. Tell you forget the beard. Maybe I shave it.
But arrogance is such a strong word to use, though. Arrogance puts us in this section where it's like, you know, it's like a dismissal of us too.
No, arrogance
when you say arrogance,
can be excessive show off.
But we're not excessively showing off. We're owning what we believe we have worked for, as our forefathers and our parents before told us. If you work for something, then you should be able to at least stand in the truth about it.
See, I understand bragging rights.
Okay, let's take it there.
I understand bragging rights.
Yes.
If I work for something,
yes,
I deserve to have the bragging rights.
Yes.
Okay, that's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm talking about actually knowing. The reason why a lot of this generation cannot stand the test of time, in my opinion, I keep saying in my opinion because this is my opinion.
Yes, it is.
It's because they don't understand the brain behind what they are having.
Yes.
Because by the time you understand the brain behind what you are having, you will be forced to understand the sacrifice behind it. And the question that will go, will I be able to go that test?
Yes.
So subconsciously, you are preparing your mind and said, wow, this is, if these people went through this test, a test like this exists.
Lies
ahead. Could be my test.
Yes. Okay, but we must take a pause in that for a bit. So you've heard us here talking about our African origins, Caribbean African origins, but of course, as my CEO and president here is wearing, if you notice, he's wearing a shirt entitled the International Decade for People of African Descent that goes from 2015 to 2024. So of course, within that decade, you'll notice the United Nations, various countries, Canada for one, the United States I think has signed on, and the Caribbean. So you'll see a lot of things that's happening. Even the envoys, African presidents visiting the roots Caribbean nations, and us even here in the Americas. So it's just in celebration of our heritage.
You know what? I'm going to say this. Shout out to Jacqueline Dixon, the Vice President.
Yes.
This is solely her initiative. This is really nice. And if you are watching, anybody that's watching, if you appreciate what the initiative and so on, share and and just hit like and share. She came up with this concept, which is really nice. And look out for this. People are gonna be winning this. It's gonna be out for sale if you want it. It's really good for us to brand ourselves. I used to say something all the time. This is us. Whether we like it or not, nobody's gonna come and do it for us. This is us. It's been too long. People have been saying our story. It's hard time we say our story. And that brings us back to our topic that we're saying. Talking about our story. If you don't know how you get to where you are only enjoying where you are. You are like, if you don't know where you are coming from, you don't know where you are going. If you don't know that once upon a time there was no electricity, you don't know, you will not know that the possibility of no electricity can happen.
And even interestingly on that too, because even in the last general election that concluded in November, one of the big issue on the main front was the whole blackface stuff. And the blackface stuff in regards to it really not, and I think it's a well-known fact, it's that it just didn't connect with us in the sense that getting people who are of darker skin complexion like riled up enough or angry enough. And a part of that is that, you know, people were saying that the younger generation, millennials, and even some part of your generation
they don't know.
Understand the full weight.
And not only they don't know,
yeah.
Do you know why I said the arrogance is on their sleeve?
Yeah.
They are nonchalant, in my opinion. I keep using the word opinion.
Yeah.
This is my opinion.
Yeah.
They are very, very nonchalant. The approach in which they approach it, you can tell they are very ignorant. They're clueless.
As to what's happening.
They are clueless. You know, I'm sorry to say this. They are clueless. So you start to wonder and take a pause. I wonder he knows or she knows what it takes to be in a chain for 366 days.
Yes.
What it takes to eat once in a day. What it takes to do a 3-week hunger strike. What it takes to be neglected. What it takes to be back of the boss. What it takes for some people to be eligible to ride the TTC. Some people is not eligible. I wonder if they understand that. You start to wonder, wow, does this person understand what this means? So you won't resonate with them because you know what? They don't know the history to eat. They're celebrating the momentum. That's why I call it bubble. So if it burst, should it not? Where are we going to be?
Where are we going to be? And that's an interesting question. But of course, in the interest of camera time, let us skip forward to the other thing I must bring up in terms of issues and how active the younger generation are in social life now. There seems to be a real differentiation between how active your generation was and our generation is active. I see us being active in things from political issues, economic issues, social issues.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. I'm going to stop you there. You know what? What you're saying is good. It looks like you're reading from some internet page. You know why I said that?
Okay.
Your people are active.
Yes.
How can you be active and say, let's vote, and election day you don't go and vote? That's inactive, number one.
Well, I must say that I must concede on you, but because that's a folly for right now. But in terms of really voicing the issue,
wait, that's not voice. It's like voice me.
Okay.
You know why? Actually, it's like voice me. Let me explain it better for you to understand the concept. If I am your brother, we're at home. We said today we are going to spend time together, family time. And all you're doing, you're on your phone playing game or chatting with somebody. I'm on chatting with somebody. Are we really spending time together? Yes. Is there bond? No. What is missing is what we had. There's no bond. There's no actual bond. You will see somebody, my dear brother, will drop on the road, need help. For me to be happy, you know what I'll do? I'll start doing live video with Facebook. You understand what I'm doing?
I understand.
Oh, if I'm too kind, I will start calling the 911. But lo and behold, there's what we call CPRO that can save this person before 911 comes. Nobody's going to touch it. People are going to do live video, are going to turn it into a joke, into a comedy. I saw a video somebody sent to me one day on the forum that I belong to. Some guy was slapping people and running away, and they were laughing. It was like comic. So I wrote, I'm like, what did we learn from this? The worst part of it, this guy wants to slap somebody of 80 years old woman. And then everybody's laughing. Oh, what are coming? You will come, you know, randomly and slap you and run away, or you are drinking ice cream. He's going to take you and place it with somebody, without you knowing, and then you buy that. It's like a joke. Everything is becoming a comedy. So instead of us, the human connection is replaced with this social media thing you guys are talking, networking thing you guys are talking. How are which we can mesh both together? How which can bring, that's about knowing our story, and I keep saying, bring the old one, mix it with the new one, and let it work. How can you be in a dining table, 2 children, a husband, and a wife, sitting down, everybody is chatting?
But don't you agree, though, that right now, children are knowing more about what's happening in their world than in previous decades?
Let me tell you something. Yes, they are knowing. But they are also not, they are ignorant to the impartation because they don't have first-hand knowledge of it. They don't have first-hand connection. It's easy for them to walk by. They don't know the impartation. They are not. If I tell you a story different from when you know a story, when you're part of the story, they don't know. For them, that's why we see them very cold. We think they are very cold. We think they don't respond to stimulus. Let me put it that way, because you know what? For them, it's just what they see on social media is come by, fly by. So the part that the information is disseminated broadly and quickly is good. I give it to your generation. But the information being impactful.
Yes.
I'll take an example. There's a young man in my country, I'm not endorsing it, I was running.
Yeah.
The whole social media went ablaze. Vote for him. He was running for the presidency.
Yeah.
The election came.
Yeah.
He didn't even get, let's take Jenna Finch, Jenna Finch Mall.
Yeah.
Not the people buying stuff, the owner of the store. He didn't get half of them in the whole country to vote for him.
Wow.
Yet, if you go online, you know how many hashtag, how many flyer, how many days that were going on.
Yeah.
That's a practical example.
Yeah.
We call it audio money.
But you know, there's also an argument to be made there, and that's in favor of the millennials, where people prefer what the existing system that is there, right? And that's what, and it doesn't always work, the existing system, and that's what we're actively trying to get changed, right? Because there needs to be a meshing.
You see what you just said?
Yes.
The problem, in my opinion, with your millennial, you guys want to change. The true thing in our generation, we didn't change anything, we modify. So you guys are here to jailbreak it and take it over and just do it your way. That's why you see that I can party with you, I can party with my age group. You guys can't party with us because you are willing to change it. We don't want to change it. We in my generation don't want to change it.
And we understand that. We understand that. But we want something that reflects the society that we're in now. And we're not saying that. We're not saying that, but we're saying that it has to match us, the progress that we're going at too. And even look at politics. Politics right now, we hear so much corruption happening around the world. And we need to get that out and make it more representative of what's here now. We need fairness, we need equality, and if it means moving away from that system completely, then that's the path we're willing to take.
You see, in my opinion, you don't come and change things. You come to modify. You don't change things from the outside. You change from the inside. Let's take, for example, you own this space. And I come and I say, you know what? I'm going to change. Remember, everybody has sense of ownership. Just like you guys do have sense of joy. You guys even claim your generation. You claim that there's no other generation that exists. We are generation.
That's infactual to some extent. We do recognize the persons who were here before. We do. We always recognize persons who are here before.
80%,
and I have to put
in my opinion,
80%
of you guys think that what we did in our time is valueless. You guys are the genius. You guys are creating this. You guys are creating this. You guys are creating that. Whereas you guys are feeding off our sweat, feeding off our labor, feeding off what we have planted. We made education possible for you guys.
And we thank you.
Some of us didn't go to school. Some of us learned from on the street. Some of us didn't have the opportunity. But we make sure that you guys go to school. Some of us came from a third world country. We make sure that we came here, beg Canada to allow us to stay, so that we give birth to you, so you can not have a third world experience. You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
And then you go up and tell me that you were a genius. No, you were a genius because I made it possible. Spell it out.
No, but then the thing is, we are geniuses because we recognize the efforts that you've put in, and we're able to maximize that effort, like take over the reins.
No, the word maximize
it.
You see, you just moved your generation again.
Oh my God.
Maximize in my explanation is when you are able to marry the existing and the new. Then you are maximizing it. When you are driving in one way because you want to amplify, that's not maximizing. You want to
amplification.
You want to amplify. When you amplify it, something you can be amplifying noise. You can be amplifying garbage.
But if the end you are working towards, if that's the end that we're maximizing, then we're fulfilled your vision. If you wanted us to live in an era where everything is not as harsh or as rough as your experience,
if you have a parent, if you have a child, your child is doing well. It has everything. And you are happy because that's what you wish for the child. But as a father, you know what you do? What if things go down? Can this child sustain it? What if things go the other way around? Some people call it plan B. You start to wonder, you start to teach them. Oh, I know you have wealth, I know you have money, and you have everything. But you know, sometimes everybody, you start to tell them that, listen, you know, everything is good now. I don't pray for you to go bad. but be ready if case. Just like a child that want to be a basketballer, you want to push them to go to school because sometimes if basketball doesn't work, the Lord they took can help them, or the whatever they can help them. That's what I'm talking about. We are not saying that you guys are not, according to your word, maximizing the opportunity, right? But we are saying that you are building your house in a shaft that has no foundation. How can I exist in a world of application?
But you see, when you tell especially children things like that, they're eager to pursue, let's say, a career in sports, right? And you say to them, but what if that what if can be the hindrance to why they don't?
No, okay, it depends on how you eloquently present it. What I mean by this is this: there's a way to tell a child and say you're doing bad. There's a way to tell a child, listen, you're doing great. But you know what? This car is driving now. When you are going to leave home, take your jacket. Because this car may off and you may need to take a TTC and the weather is very cold. Oh, Daddy, but this car is new. It's brand new. Yes, I know it's brand new. But take it so it can be handy. So you're not telling them that this car is bad. You're just saying that. And really and truly, sometimes it may happen that the child is calling you, Daddy, you know what, I have to take the TTC now because I have to leave this car here now because I can't leave because... Then you say, you remember the jacket you have in the trunk? Yes, Daddy. Go and put it on now and proceed. That's how our generation think.
And that's true. I'm not going to give you a...
But the generation that recognize also... The generation that don't know how to boil water and shower because the boiler is not working. You're calling me or the boiler is not working. You have a big pot in the house. The water is running. The fire is there. Why are you not going to boil water, put it in the bucket, clean yourself up, and go to and keep going? You are calling me and calling in sick on your job because your hot water is not running. That's the generation I'm talking about.
But as I was saying, and back to the whole thing, I'm saying sometimes the approach, as you said, the approach can be the downfall to the situation.
Well, I just told you, it is important we as parents of our generation to teach our children. But you grow to a stage in life as an adult, you start educating yourself. That's what is missing. Self-education is the key. That's what is missing. You don't need to be told that, you know what, I have a car and I have some money in my hand, let me buy warranty. Because you know that it may happen, you may not use it, you may use it, but it's there. You don't need to be told. So self-education, it's missing. We are celebrating the current achievement, the trend that is happening. We should try and know why is it happening. Nothing is by accident. Like Jacqueline always say, success is planning. So now when you are now successful, you are passing over success to your children, they should know that you came to Canada with $20 in your pocket.
Absolutely.
So they now know that it can happen. May God forbid, may somebody not attack Canada. God forbid, it will never happen. And we have no electricity for 6 months. Me, Kenny Bazwai, in my experience in life, I will survive.
You will survive.
You know what? Been there, done that. And the one that have not been there, I was able to take the time to understand that people that have gone there, they did it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to lose my mind because TTC is not running. People lose their mind in Toronto because TTC subway is not running and they're not using bus. They are right going on Twitter screaming, oh my God, how am I going to do? Subway is not running from St. Clair to this. We don't have to take the bus. Listen, we walked. We walked all to school. We walked back and we were fit and we are still fit.
But especially it's getting cold outside. You don't want to be walking in the cold.
If that's the only option you have, you know what you're going to do? Your problem will not be walking. Your problem will how do I minimize the cold? You would think, oh, I'm not going to walk, it's too cold. Our problem will be how do I minimize the cold? It's not how to walk because you know why? Our goal must be achieved. So regardless of what is happening, we must achieve that goal with the modification of what is happening in our surroundings.
Okay, so let us take a turn on that then. On the issue of, let's stick with politics. Do you think more young people should be sitting in the legislatures?
Do you know the thing? If they should be thinking that sitting in, I think they should.
You think they should?
I think they should. But I think they should come in slowly. Because a lot of people think that education, there's a difference between being educated and being learned. It's a big difference. So there's a difference between having knowledge and having experience.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I've seen situation whereby you have some youth in the cabinet, they're very brilliant, they're intelligent, they know everything.
Yes.
But their decisions doesn't work.
And subsequent policies.
Doesn't work.
Yeah.
Because it's like for them, 1 + 1 is 2. That's it.
Yeah.
So some of them happen to think it's either black or white.
Yeah.
But when you are experienced, it's just for example with the job we do as what we do. You arrive on site. We went to cover a show where they didn't allow us to even set up the red carpet.
Yes.
What did we do? We improvised.
That's true.
And we delivered clearly.
Yeah.
Because we were able to go into that brain and say, you know what? Let's not do all of that. We know it's not possible.
Yeah.
But we are here for a reason. How do we achieve it?
Yeah.
How do we get it? So that's become an experience. So what will happen is that if you are in Germany, somebody call you now and say, oh, we're doing to do this job. You're going to tell them what to do and they're going to get the result. That's experience.
Yes.
So I think they should not rush it.
Yeah.
They should try to accumulate
it's like
experience.
A gradual
process. Because sometimes, like my dad used to say, what he will see while he's sitting down, you will not see it even when you climb on top of the mountain. It comes with experience. Now, the other part I really want to talk about is not even taking positions in those offices. It's participating in the process.
Participation in the process, and that's interesting. So, currently, the millennials, we have some of the lowest voter turnout. We showed up, one of the greatest instances in which young people really showed up to an election was in recent times. I think the only one was in the US during the election of President Barack Obama's first term, and in Britain on the whole Brexit issue.
Okay, let me deal with the Barack Obama thing first. In my opinion, again, it's all my opinion. What I'm saying here is Kenny Baswell's opinion. The turnout we had for Barack Obama was a well-orchestrated game. I'll tell you why.
Yes. Go ahead and explain.
A lot of us are black youth, black elder people, thought, oh God, it's our turn now.
Yeah.
We did not care.
Yeah.
We don't want to know his policies.
Yeah.
We don't know what he's going to do.
Yeah.
Many of us just have it in mind that this is a black man. This is our time. We have to take it back. We have to do this now. And we all came out to vote. That was premeditated, and that's why it worked that way. It was played very well, in my opinion. That I would fall into it, we did it. Whether Barack Obama did well or did right, it's not my call to say. But I'm just telling you that that was premeditated before he was even selected.
The mindset behind what happened, or the explanation.
It was before he was even selected. So that's expected to be so. Now, what I'm driving at here is this. It shouldn't be just like people say that we come out in mass to celebrate the dead, and we come out in few to celebrate the living. It shouldn't mean like there must be a reason for us to be part of the process. It shouldn't be there must be something special for us to be part of the electoral process. We should be part of it because of sense of ownership, sense of belonging. We should be part of it because this is us. Nobody's going to do it for us. We rant a lot. We rant a lot online. We go to meetings where we should be speaking our mind, but we are now demonstrating our mind.
Okay.
You don't distract the meeting by demonstrating your mind.
But then, you know, one of the things that really gets young people deterred from the whole process is that once we elect persons to the House, we see things like this always happening. Corruption, money gets missing, mistreatment, abuse of office, and that can be daunting to people of like ourselves. As you say, well, let us take it from the inexperienced point of view,
okay, let me ask you
where everything is perfect in our world.
Let's speak from African perspective.
Nice. Okay, let's go from the African perspective.
How many Africans in Toronto here volunteer?
Well, that number I can't give at the moment.
I can tell you off my head. And I may not be far from the truth. Not even up to 5%. You can argue because of the economical pressure, financial pressure, family issue, they are trying to integrate, blah, 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 blah. You cannot change it from outside. This structure here is set up for you to crawl in. You volunteer first, you sit in the board for free, then they start saying, oh, this person is a different black person, this person can speak sense. Then your opportunity come, now preparation is already there. Then you take the opportunity because preparation is already there. But most of us don't want to do that. Most of us don't want to do that. You want to change the narrative from the outside. You think the people that own the place that are territorial are going to just let you go in and take it?
Yeah.
No. So when you think there's corruption going on, things is going on, the best step you got to do is get equipped.
Yes.
After getting equipped, and then you start crawling in, so you can change it from the inside. But we go to meetings, like I said, demonstrate our mind, instead of speaking our mind. We don't follow the process of the land to explain our pain and our things we need to do. You tell an average African man to put a signature for a protest, a petition, they won't sign. You need, I need 4,000 signatures to fight this. They're going to be like, no. Most especially if the application requires them to say their first and last name or their address. They won't do it. But lo and behold, the application you are taking signature for would have been something that will empower you when you go speak and say, listen, this is how many people support this movement that I'm bringing forward to you. I need you to look into it.
And that will demonstrate that there are real interested people in the community who wants change, a greater part of it.
So, but the same people that they want to sign will go on Facebook and say, you know what, this government is bad, this government is stealing, this government did this. Listen, you're always speaking to Mark Zuckerberg and his software and his database.
Mark Zuckerberg and the social media system. But in terms of even like petitions, we have in record numbers those coming out now, and those are predominantly being launched by
I'm not going to lie
and
take it from you guys. It's changing gradually, but it's not changing at the pace it should be compared to how many rants we do. If you compare it, it's not measuring up. You'll be shocked how many people will be complaining about something. You'll be shocked when you start asking them to be part of it, to change it.
Yes.
You'll be shocked how many will turn up. You will be shocked. If you tell them there's a party here, there's free food, free musicians, free this, they'll go to Albion Mall, whatever mall, buy clothes and turn up.
Yes.
Tell them there's a seminar where there is no food, where we're only going to eat the food knowledge. That's the only food there. Dude, you will be there, you, your wife, and your friends. Few of them will be there. Nobody's going to come. It's tested and proven. That's why they said, if you want to hide something from black people, put it in writing.
Put it in writing. Yeah. And you know the funny thing is, I must agree with you on that, because I heard President Obama spoke of this the last time. We have what we call the call out and the, you know, that loud culture, right, where we talk things but the action is lacking. And as you always hear me speak of on this program, we need persons to really participate in the process. I mean, literally, we have town hall meetings going on, we have debates going on, and a part of what drives these events is persons actually showing up and actually asking questions, challenging the candidates who are up for election, and making your voice heard, and then voting.
That's why I'm driving out. So where this is tied to your youth, your generation is this.
The millennials.
The dissemination of information, in my opinion, is excellent.
Yes.
They are assimilating the information is excellent. What is missing in your generation, in my own submissive opinion, is the execution.
Okay, the eco culture. Okay.
That's what's missing. Do you want to ask somebody about Nigeria? They know. You want to ask them, the information is there, the knowledge is there. They don't know the know-how. They're not willing. They don't care. It doesn't touch them. It's not it's not in their skin. They don't feel the need
to say anything or to do anything. But you know what happened too? Because in this era where information is coming at us hard, what is actually happening is that we're uncovering a lot of stuff. And if we've been keeping up with the news, what we see is coming to the fore. Is as we uncover, there is this like digression that's going on, and hence the fake news era, where you say something is true and made popular by the one and only President Trump himself, but it has been going on even before President Trump took office. We say something and we expose something, and then
I don't think I agree.
Generations before say it's a lie.
Before we talk about generation, I don't think I agree with you when you use President Trump as an example.
But he made it popular.
Well, I don't also
by giving it a name.
I don't also agree with you, because in my opinion, I like people like Trump that say their mind.
But is their mind really?
Hold on. At least you know what they stand for. I'm going to take you home to your country if I win. You know. He's not going to tell you I love you, and then close behind door and planning how to take you out. He tell you I'm going to look. He told you that country is whatever hole. That's what he thinks is his mind. That's what it is. This thing your generation is dwelling on and enhancing this thing called politically correct is part of what is killing us.
But you know, the thing is with political correctness that we must defend is that political correctness has gotten us to a stage where we can build an actual future. For one, with racial issues. It's the sequestration is like the suppression of the overtly racial.
My own opinion, if I have a racist boss, I want to know he's a racist boss.
But you know the funny, it's not just the boss alone, but
if I have a colleague
with President Trump that we're looking at too, with President Trump, is when you voice something, there are other persons who are yes, they might have the belief, but may not have the power or the strength to really act on it. Yes.
So and in his position,
in our age, what we're saying is that we need to stop having persons in high official positions where they actually influence the mass.
Okay, let me tell you what I say about that.
Say things that are as destructive as President Trump.
I think you're very correct. When you get to a position in life, there are things you shouldn't say because people can misunderstand it or it can encourage the negative, bad behavior. I agree with you on that. So that's not even on President Trump. That's on people that choose him. That's on people that elected him. Because he came as he is. He didn't come politically correct. He came and told you this is who I am. He said, I'm going to build a wall. I'm going to deport you. I'm going to do this. He didn't come and hide. He won the election, whether you like it or not. Whether you say it's Russia, it's Nigeria, it's Barbados that help him, any country that help. But he won the election. So
yes, and he won the election for one. But look at this. Now that he has won and he's so over, and now people know who were in the cracks and the crevices of society during the Obama administration when it was black power and all that stuff, are crawling out now because they have the person who sits at the top, the very top, defending them. So they feel emboldened to take it out on their
only thing I will repeat again to you,
decision.
As a leader of organization, a leader of company, leader of country, there are things you shouldn't say because you have the good, the bad, and ugly that is in your domain.
So
I agree with you on that. But even at that, the people knew him. That's where I'm drawing at. He wasn't politically correct or faking it. He says it as it is. That alone should have made him lost the election. Since he win, it means that it's the will of people. Let us stop complaining. We wanted it, we bought it. Let's take it.
It's the will of people.
It's the will of people to manage it and take it. That's what I'm saying. The bottom line here is that I'm not trying to say what he's doing is wrong or right. It's not in my position to say that. What I'm saying is that going back to this topic, this generation thing, you guys like that skin teeth. We didn't grow up with skin teeth. You know what skin teeth?
The smiles and the pats on the shoulder.
Smile. Like you meet somebody in the elevator, this person is going to tell the management that your garbage smells a lot, but he's smiling with you in the elevator. Like that. We don't do that. We don't have that.
But wouldn't you agree that that kind of like quenches the need for there to be like rash reaction or toward?
Will you not be more addressed when you know that your next door neighbor don't like you and you buy a new better lock on your door? Than for you to go to bed peacefully, not knowing that your neighbor there is looking to kill you. Well, you are more comfortable to know that I am more comfortable with people that I know are my enemy than my friends. Because, like Bob Marley said, only those who know you will know your secret, and only them can share it. So, by the time you identify that this person is bad, this person is not good, this person is clearly racist, you identify them. You have the ability now to choose whether to manage them or not. When you don't know them, they are skin in their teeth. It puts you in a situation whereby you don't know what you're doing.
Well, that's true. That is true, and I must. But I'm saying what I'm saying. While that's correct, and I do agree with that. I'm saying that when it comes in terms of social progress, we need to have the political correctness in place. Especially in high position, so as to continue to build and get in our society.
This
to
where only work in government office and private offices. Where you have rules and regulation, work ethics. If that's what you're talking about, yes. Where you say political correct, skin teeth, you must say hello, you must do this, you must say please, you must say thank you, whatever. Outside that, we should live as who we are. I'm not going to hate you because of political correctness. No, by the way, you look good. You look, inside my mind, I'm son of a B, son of a B. I'm not going to do that. That's not right. So what I'm saying here is that tying into your generation is that you will see somebody that comes to do business with you. And say, oh, thank you. I'm so grateful. Instead of them to tell you that what you just did, the business we just did, I don't like it, I would have preferred it this way. No, they're going to go on Google. and write all kind of bad reviews. You just left me telling me thank you. You just told me this is beautiful, this is done, this is never done anyway. Why will you not just say, dude, you know what? I'm really not pleased with this. Then I will know. Why are you not going to take my daily nail and show it on World Wide Web?
The dissatisfaction.
When you had the opportunity to impart me, make me make changes and let me know. That kind of political correct is what I'm talking about.
Okay. Okay, and I agree with you in that regards, because there needs to be some sort of honesty that circulates among us as human beings, right? That's how we function.
That's
and we
why
grow.
we have a lot in your generation. That's why we have a lot of keyboard warrior.
Keyboard warrior.
They say anything they want.
Yes.
They cannot stand it. They can't do it. They can't face it. They can't come out. They can't stay on the line. They leave their home to go vote. They see 6 people on the line. They drive back. I can't vote today. Too much people.
Yeah.
So you are crying that this person is running their affairs wrongfully, and now we need only 20 minutes of your time extra to change that thing. You'll be crying. No, and then you go back to social media and say this person is running the affair badly. You better keep quiet and put your mouth where your action is.
Should be.
Be on social media. Be there. Don't talk about things you don't know. In our generation, we talk and do.
Okay. Okay.
You understand? Talk and do.
Okay, but we are doing too. We are
getting out
apps.
There. You are creating apps,
but apps can solve problems.
I don't see apps.
Okay, look at this. In your generation, complain a whole lot about time and time management and time this. We need to do this. We need to do that, and we have created apps that solve that problem.
That's excellent. And what I said before is what I'm going to say again. How I wish we can understand that those things, peradventure, they fail. Can your generation go into auxiliary just the way we did?
Well, that's a discussion for another show. But of course, I must say, for real, we do have that sense of, we can't like bounce back when technology fail. I'm going to say that because it's true. Because even right now, we don't know how to enjoy ourselves without even having our phones in our hands, right? For one, we're in the club, and remember, for like a couple years back, we were in the clubs. Well, I was. I was not in the club.
Let me tell you how bad it is. I'll tell you how bad it is. Your time, you guys play music. Our time, we make music. I'll tell you the difference.
Yes.
There's no electricity. There's no radio. There's no CD. There's no DVD. You sing. I make beats. We dance.
Okay.
And then some people discover their talent in that process. Now, you guys slap everything. All you hear now, even in music, in my own opinion, most of the music you hear is just bum 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 bum, and they repeat one thing over and over. Like it's so like a drug. We used to hear music that can heal you from depression, music that can relate to your experience in life, music that can even make you remember your girlfriend, your wife, music that can make you remember your husband, music that talk about things of life, you know what, music like that. Now what you hear, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, I got gun, I got necklace, I got Range Rover, I got this, bum bum bum, boom, 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 boom. Like, where are we going?
It's only beats.
It doesn't even make sense. Not even the beat. There's no lyrics to it. It's just beat, beat, beat. And then look at how it is now. It's louder than ever. Boom, boom, boom. You cannot even feel it. Everything is in a mess. In my opinion, I keep saying. But remember, even you, sometimes, you hear some old music that came out there when you were born. I can tell you are connecting to it.
Because for one, and this is from a personal perspective too, I do like music that you can hear. I don't say I don't. I do listen to rap music. I do listen to hip hop because that's the genre of, when you want to really get away from all that listening, just want to move. You just want to move and just do something. It's a music like that.
Can you imagine some music that is saying something like, "I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you."
I don't listen to that sort of music.
And you see people dancing to it. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you tomorrow. I kill your father. I kill your mother. I kill your generation. And people are dancing to it. So I'm sitting like, this guy says he's going to kill you and you're dancing to it. Like, are you sleeping? He just told you I'm going to kill you, kill your generation, and wipe you out. And you're just jumping to it. The sense of connection, the sense of human being, be bond, the family oriented, it's gone. It's gone. And we need to bring that back. That's the genesis of everything. That's the passion, the compassion we need to have for each other. That's where we need to feel. Listen, we are starting to rely on system instead of relying on the bond. And my question here today, ladies and gentlemen, if the system fails, where are we
gonna be? Where are we going to be? Interesting enough, that's a very interesting point for us to take. And as I always try to drive home, if there's something that you should take away from the Alternative Show when we air every week is something.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining me, of course. But that has been our lively discussion here on the Alternative Show. It's so sad when the minutes wind down so quickly, especially when you're having fun and set. But as it is, we are only booked for 1 hour on air, and that from 3 p.m. up until 4 p.m. We did extend our time this week, but as with all good conversations, we can make some concessions, right? But once again, I must send a huge shout out to my sponsor, AOF Immigration Canada, for keeping us going each and every week on air. Don't forget, they specialize in all your immigration needs, ranging from the Quebec Investor Program, permanent residency, student study program, visitors visas, and everything that's related to immigration needs. So don't forget, the phone number to call is 416-629-4617, or send them an email at info@aofimmigration.com, and just visit their offices. They're located at 5800 Ambler Drive in Mississauga, Ontario. And I tell you, just let them know that the Alternative Show, GBKM FM, and of course me, Romain Redmond, sent you, and they promise that they'll take very good care of you. And we believe them that they'll also do that. But of course, guys, it's been such fun hanging with you. I must say a huge shout out to my team also for keeping us buzzing each week, keeping the sets looking good, and everything just streaming to you on time. We try to get it on time to you, and in the best possible visual that we can. And thank you so much for liking, sharing, and of course watching each week. You know, the Alternative Show will be nothing without the person who is actually here supporting the content that we put out. But guys, don't forget to just join us back next week. It's the same platforms on Facebook, GBKM TV, on YouTube, GBKM TV, www.gbkm.fm on our website, and you can also check us out on TuneIn app, which is GBKM, and you can get our app, our very own app, from our website and take it with you wherever you go. So as we always say, guys, until next time, same host, Romain Redmond, same time is 3 until 4, and the same station, GBKM TV, your mouthpiece. We'll see you next week. Have a wonderful weekend.
Canada. AOF Immigration Canada is an immigration consulting office. We are located in Mississauga, and we are specialized in all types of immigration matters. So, if you are a student, worker, refugee, or if you desire to sponsor your spouse, please contact us. We will be able to help you. See you soon, and thank you.